Hello, welcome to week 15, I believe. I'm starting off week 15. Been a bad girl. Oh my god. This is the first Diet Coke I've had in a while. My rule has generally been I'll allow myself to have a sip of Diet Coke, or like the place where I get my pedicure, you get a free drink, and I choose Diet Coke. So my rule has generally been I'm not going to buy it, but I bought this one. I could not help myself. I was at at Wegmans, and right now I'm waiting to find out how much credit I can get at Second & Charles. I brought like a huge stack of books. Not stack, more like 4 boxes of books, and 3 is the limit, so we had to like par it down. And just waiting in the car, and thought I'd go ahead and do my video for the week, and I wanted a Diet Coke. So that's just like a long way of saying I bought a Diet Coke. And also part of it is because it was a good week last week. I'm down 1.2 pounds. So I'm happy about that. My total down is 42.2 pounds. Actually, I think it's a little more than that. But anyway, the last month, if you've been watching the videos, you're probably seeing that I've been in the 40s down for a while. It seems like one week I'll gain a pound, then lose it like 0.2, 0.2, 0.2, then gain a pound, you know, just like normal yo-yo dieting. The good thing is that this isn't like typical yo-yo dieting, in that, you know, we're not talking about 3 or 4 pounds. I mean, it's like 0.2 pounds and things like that. So I'm happy with it. On Monday of this week, I had my 3-month post-op with my surgeon's office, and they're really happy with my weight loss so far. They actually suggested, just because I feel like I've been at a stall, in that I haven't lost more than, say, 2 or 3 pounds in a month. And I feel like that's a stall. They suggested that I eat a little more protein. Well, eat a little more calories per day, but make it protein, because that's obviously like the best thing you can have. So obviously, if you can have like 100 or 200 more calories, you don't want to waste it on sugar or whatever. Not that I would have sugar. You know what I mean. So I'm happy about that, and that's exactly what I did last night. Like, I had some pistachios. I had the shell kind, because, you know, it slows you down a little bit more. And then this morning I woke up and I had lost a pound. So obviously it can fluctuate from day to day, and don't I know it. But it was nice that, you know, I can go into this week with a loss. It's just like that mental thing. I got all my blood work done. My cholesterol was a little high. They suggested having low-fat cheese, and my response in my head was, how about I do what I want? Because I'm having like max 1 to 2 ounces of cheese a day. I don't really eat red meat. It's not, I don't like it. I haven't actually, I don't even know if I've had red meat since my surgery. So if my cholesterol is in like the 200s, I don't care. I'm going to have full fat cheese. You know, even if I cut it down to only having cheese a couple times a week, I'm going to have full regular cheese. So that's that. I didn't say that to them. I was just like, oh, okay, good to know. That's just like one of those things where, you know, if I'm having 600 to 800 calories a day, I'm not going to sweat having regular cheese instead of low-fat cheese. I'd rather just have no cheese, because I wouldn't enjoy low-fat cheese, so why even bother with the calories, is sort of my view on that. Excuse me while I sip. As you can see, very small sips. This will probably last me, as you can, it's, you know, the 20 ounce. I've never bought a 20 ounce since my surgery, so I don't know how long this will last me. I don't want to drink it all in one day. I think the caffeine would probably screw me up. I'd probably never sleep. But since it's a screw off, like maybe I can make it last a couple days. I don't know. I'm like so in my head about that kind of stuff, because then part of me is like, well, no, you don't have it for a couple days, because then it's like you're treating yourself for a couple days in a row rather than just having like the one. I mean, we're always in our head, aren't we? There's like never a good answer. So anyway, we'll see what happens. I haven't had lunch yet. When I was at Wegmans, wasting time, I bought these Stacy's cheese petites, and I looked at the carbs and they seemed a little high. For 14 crackers, it's 13 carbs. And I didn't really pay attention, but I thought these were like wisps and, you know, like cheese snacks, but they're not. They're still regular crackers. Although the first ingredient is cheese, but they do have some flour in them. So that's why the carbs are so high. But let me tell you, I mean, it tastes so much better. You know, gotta love that flour. It tastes really good. These are Parmesan with rosemary. So these I'll have to like watch myself on, because I don't want to have more than 14, because 13 carbs is a lot of carbs for me. I try to stay under 40. So if I'm going to have those, it's not going to be as a snack. It's going to be as part of a meal. So I'm not getting those carbs, you know, just from a snack. Oh, speaking of snacks, my doctor had also said that I should try having a snack, like a more substantial snack, meaning like something high in protein, between lunch and dinner, because I'm pretty good. I like to have breakfast when I wake up, but you know, I can eat lunch, and I can go longer, you know, waiting to eat lunch than I can from like lunch to dinner. Like some days I'll have a late lunch at like 2 o'clock, and then by 5 or 6 I'm like really hungry for dinner. So they suggested that I have a later snack, because it's better to have it, you know, between lunch and dinner than say after dinner, because I don't want to get in the habit of having an early dinner and then a late snack, or worse, having a mid-afternoon snack and a dinner snack. So anyway, just like normal post-op stuff. I was really glad to hear that they're happy with my progress, because I thought I had not been doing very well. Because when I, you know, talked to, like, my primary care doctor thought by this point I would be 70 pounds down. And, like, intellectually it sounded high within 3 months. I mean, that's more than 20 pounds a month. Unless I misunderstood him. And then my surgeon's office thought around 10 pounds a month, which I'm at if you average it out. But like in January, I only lost 5.6 pounds. So like average, it's 10 pounds a month. But, you know, last month wasn't 10 pounds. So they're happy, and that's fine. I just don't want to, I think I'm probably more concerned about it because I've been in this situation before, like after the lap band, when it just sort of stopped, and I got back into bad habits. And then also we sort of know now the negatives about the lap band. And I'm just like really overly concerned about getting into that spot. So I'm happy to know that they think I'm on track. I think probably if I'm not seeing more than 5 pounds lost per month, then I probably need to, I don't know, go to low-fat cheese. Or no cheese. That'd be interesting. I actually might try Whole 30, maybe in March, just to see like how that does. I haven't really had a problem with vegetables other than carrots, and they were cooked, so I'm assuming probably raw carrots is not going to be good either. And oh, this lady is like about to hit me. Okay, she's okay. So I don't know, maybe I'll try Whole 30 in March and see how that goes. I mean, what if they're right and dairy is the issue? Okay, lady. I'm like so uncomfortable. You don't see someone smoking very often. It's always fun. And by fun, I mean not fun. But you know what? She looks like she's doing fine. Anyway, that's all I have. We're at 10 minutes and I didn't really have that much to say. So down 1.2 pounds for this week. Going into week 15, I'm going to be dog sitting for the next couple days. I always tend to lose more when I'm dog sitting because they make me more conscious of snacking, because it's like a big production if I'm snacking, because then they want something, and so I tend to like have smaller meals and not snack. The only bad thing is I'm not as good about water, so I'm gonna have to be conscious of that. Anyway, that's all I have, and I'll see you next week.